System. He was another petition that went through the governor's desk, obviously without a lot of consideration. It's now 2009, and it's just amazing to me that not only do people now know his name, his picture, you can't look around here, so I think it's on the front of the podium. His picture's everywhere. There's a reason for that. It's taken 5 years. It's something that we should have been talking about a long time ago. It's something we should have been talking about a long time ago, but later is better than never. Todd Willingham, his face is now known across this country. Actually, I think across this land. His case is known across this land. His mother says that she's received statements from people that have said his case has affected theirs. And I think that's true. I've seen evidence of that in case after case where people have started looking more closely at this, and especially in these arson cases. Todd Willingham was an individual. He was a human being that deserved to be treated with respect like every other human being. I don't think he got that. He certainly didn't get the consideration I think that he was due, and that's what we're fighting now, to get that consideration. We've been fighting this since 2004. And we're continuing to fight it today, and I thank all of y'all for now getting behind this fight and raising the awareness of his case. We're not going to stop till it's over. One thing that his case shows more than any is how easy it is to get a conviction and how easy it is to get an expert to testify to something. We've heard a lot just in the last couple of weeks, if you've been following this case, a lot coming out of the governor's office. There's several things that I know I have found over the years, and that is that if you can't do anything else, call people names, and that diverts attention. Call him a monster, and everything will be all right. Elizabeth Gilbert was here, and she told you, or she's talked to you, she shows you that other side. He's not a monster. But even if he was, that doesn't mean that he's entitled to any less respect than anyone else. His case has been reviewed in 2004 by an arson expert. His case was reviewed in 2005 by a panel of arson experts. His case was reviewed in 2009 by an expert that the State Forensic Science Commission chose on their own to evaluate all the other experts. Nobody to this day has ever said that they dispute those expert reports. Nobody has ever said that that science that he was convicted on is not bad. Nobody's ever said he wasn't innocent based on the expert evidence. All they can do is call him names. We're vowed and we're committed to see it through, and I thank you all for your support in helping us do that.
All right.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Reaves. We passed out some photographs of Todd Willingham. They're small ones. They're these also, but you could use these. What we want to do is, I want you to get those photographs out, and we're going to hold them up in front of your faces, representing that an execution of an innocent person happened to Todd Willingham, and it could happen to any one of us. Any of us could be Todd Willingham. Any of us could be Shuja Graham. Any of us could be Curtis McCartney. Any of us could be Ron Kina. All these people were executed, not the ones who were exonerated with us today, but there are people like Todd, there are other people, Carlos DeLuna and Reuben Cantu, Francis Newton, Gary Graham, who we know were executed and innocent. Right. But today is Todd Willingham's. We want to show the people of Texas and the governor, so hold up your signs, show us Todd Willingham's face. This is the face of an innocent person, Texas. This is the face that should haunt you when you're at home thinking about the Texas death penalty. Look at this face. Think about his family. Someone who woke up in the morning, his house was on fire. And then he found himself laying on the gurney 13 years later, saying that I am an innocent man, and I have been persecuted for the last 12 years for something that I did not do. Think about what that might have felt like that night when the poison took its effect and he breathed his last, saying, "I am an innocent man." Hold up those pictures.